are new here, you are very, very, very welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, one love. Thank you for liking, sharing, commenting. Thank you for keeping it moving. Thank you. And yes, welcome. So let's get right into the ordeal of the day. Tell me. So having shared a little backstory of one of the things that pushed me as far back as considering, trying to live healthier and considering my food options. One of the things that really helped me to kickstart this fitness journey was understanding my why I was doing it. That was one thing that really saved me, and finding a support system. One of the things that also inspired me was I learned about a certain type of illness. I learned that some people are diabetic in my lineage, and so it also pushed me to consider my sugar intake and blood sugar, all those things, because if I'm not careful, I might be a victim. So that was one of the things that also pushed me to be extra careful. Basically, when I learned about how my uncle died of diabetes, it was one of the defining moments where I knew that this thing is really serious. I have to watch out for my health and do better for myself and my children to come. So this was a very pivotal moment in my life that changed me. So when you see me carrying this health thing on my head, it's not because I just want to look sexy. I have built my foundation right. I have formed my why, and this is why I'm making this video, because I want you to ask yourself certain questions before you decide to lose weight. I'll be sharing 9 things you want to consider before you try to lose weight. Number 1 that is very important is, what is my why? Why do I want to lose weight? Are you doing it to gain validation? Is there somebody that would like you if you were a little, or if your arms were a little thinner and you were a little thicker? You need to ask yourself your why. What is my why? I want to be healthier. I want to produce healthy children. I don't want high blood sugar levels. I don't want high blood pressure. I don't want diseases. I don't want to be malnourished. You do it not just because of weight loss or because you look sexier, but because you know better than to be unhealthy. That's what your why should look like. Number 2, how much weight are you trying to lose? What is the goal? What weight do you think you will get to that would make you healthier? You need to understand that. And that should kind of form your basis. Now, some people are overweight and they don't know, and they make excuses like, I have large bones, I have this. You're overweight for your age, and the earlier you fix it, the better for you. So you need to know how much weight you need to lose so you're not underweight and you're not overweight. And then number 3, do you eat right? On a scale of 1 to 10, you need to ask yourself, this weight I'm trying to lose, do I even have a habit of eating right? What does my diet look like? You need to eat right. What kind of foods do I eat? Am I eating only carbs? Am I eating only greens? What do I plan to eat? Or what change do I make my lifestyle, my eating habit that will change my weight, or that will cause me to have a healthy lifestyle? You need to think about those things. And number 4, who is your source? It's very important. If Google, random Google and random blogs are your source, or Wikipedia is just your source, my sister, you have a long way to go in this weight loss journey. You need to know who your source is. You need to go to credible people. You need to speak to your doctor. Even if you want to follow people on social media, you need to be careful on who you want to follow on social media. You need to make sure they're certified. You need to make sure that they will provide you with the right information. You don't just want to follow random people. You don't just want to get your news from people who aren't even capable of being credible sources. You need to be careful where you get your information on weight loss from. the funny thing is that DIY would not automate your weight loss process. It will not. It might give you, it depends on the DIYs. Now, it depends on the DIY you're doing, but you need to be guided in your DIY. Now, the fifth thing I want you to consider is support system. So one of the things that made me love my weight loss journey and trying to be healthy is that I had a support system. So from college, I had neighbors and roommates that were, looking to be healthier and, make sure they're not overweight and all that kind of stuff. They were one of the best support system I formed in college, and that was in my third year / final year in college. So they really helped me a lot. So your support system, the people around you matter to your weight loss journey and to your journey to building a healthier lifestyle. Now, I would not like to call it weight loss journey. I would like to call it journey to building a healthier lifestyle. Now, if you look at it that way, everything follows. The number 6 thing is you cannot rely on workouts alone. Workouts would take you nowhere. It's like not having a foundation and trying to build a skyscraper on top, or a high rise on top of no foundation. When the rain comes, in fact, the rain doesn't need to come, that thing will not even stand because there is no foundation. In this weight loss journey and in your healthy lifestyle, your nutrition counts towards a lot. The nutrition has a lot of weight, it weighs on so much than your workout. You can't work out and do all that labor. It will be in vain if your nutrition is not right. And another thing, most people just spend their time in the gym, but then their nutrition is just whack. Do you know the funny thing? I rather eat healthy and not work out. I will say that every day. But you need some form of activity for your body to function properly. So I'm not canceling workouts, but I'm just saying you cannot just work out and not watch what you're eating. And the 7th thing I'd like to talk about is pick a diet that works for you. Pick a diet that works for your lifestyle. Don't go and do grains today only. You buy almonds of how much tomorrow, and you're spending so much money to leave that. That diet that is here that doesn't work for your lifestyle. Trust me, you can eat healthy on a good budget. You don't need to spend money buying expensive things. You don't need to have chia seeds, flax seeds, all those other things that were not in your life before, and then all of a sudden think is going to work for you. Work with the things that you normally eat. And one mistake we make is when we start eating healthy, especially, I was guilty of that. We start rejecting our cultural food because we think it's unhealthy. But one thing you don't know is that your cultural food has good source of nutrition. It's one of the best things that could happen to you. But you just need to find what is that thing that is wrong in my cultural food that makes it excessive for me. So say for example, there's nothing wrong with okra soup, there's nothing wrong with egusi, but these are Nigerian food. There's nothing wrong with eating pounded yam, but how much pounded yam are you eating every day? How much palm oil are you using to fry your egusi? There are a lot of things that count in this cultural food. So you need to find what is high calorie, what is excessive, make me become unhealthy because I'm consuming them in high quantity. So your cultural food is not your enemy. It would help you. Switching permanently to another country's food, or changing your food options automatically might not be sustainable for you. And I'm speaking from experience. I'm very open to trying new food. So what might work for me might not work for you. So you can't just switch to, you now cancel out everything and start doing, I don't want to talk about any specific diets right now, but we will discuss that. Can't just switch to keto just automatically and hope that it will change. You need to, this is more of a journey than quick fixes. So you need to take your time and learn what works for you. Take your time, study your body. I know over time I've noticed what is working for me and it's still working for me. I notice what my body likes and what my body is like, and it's a process. I'm still learning my body. Number 8, it takes a while to understand your body. That's one thing you need to do. Fitness journey will be different from the next person's own. It will always be different. So you need to take time and understand your journey and your body type. You could work with your doctor to understand all those things, work with your local nutritionist, certified nutritionist. There's so many people doing affordable plans out there. They would help you understand what kind of body you have over time. Number 9, this is the last and best one that most people do not take into consideration when starting out this journey is give yourself grace. People don't know how to give themselves grace in this life. You can't, you need to give yourself grace. Cut yourself some slack. Give yourself grace every day. You need grace to progress on this journey. You can't wake up and want your body to be like, oh, Cardi B or Megan Thee Stallion, one celebrity body that you have no history of their genes or their body type or how they got there. You don't have their history. You need to give yourself grace. You have your own history, you have your own information, so you need to give yourself grace. I hope my 2 cents advice, and I hope with these things shared, you'll be able to make some lifestyle changes and rethink your weight loss journey. Subsequently, I'll be talking about food types, things you can do, people you can follow on social media that would help support this journey that you have chosen to start. I've been on this journey for 6 years now, and it has totally changed my life. So I have read a lot of books, done a lot of study, and with this being said, thank you for stopping by. Don't forget to like, don't forget to share, don't forget to subscribe, and stay posted. One love.